So what do we have in the news today? First story that I'm going to cover with you guys is from truthandmedia.com, and it is called Department of Justice Reveals New Details of StingRay Cell Phone Surveillance. And at least two reveal new details, excuse me. And if you know that I've been keeping up with this, you know my work, you know that I've been keeping up with the StingRay story for the last couple of years, and really it's been something that I've been keeping up with, especially in Houston, questioning the chief several times on the use of these machines, and really in general just coming at this situation, trying to expose the lies around it and educate people that, hey, the police officers are using this kind of technology. You'd be wise to be educated about it, to know how it works, to know how you can avoid it, and just in general to be a smart person and not let the cops get the upper hand on you. So this latest news item, though, is related to the Department of Justice apparently telling the Wall Street Journal that they are working on a plan to begin revealing details of the use of StingRay tools all around the country. Officials with the Justice Department told the Wall Street Journal that they are going to launch this review into how law enforcement agencies use the controversial technology. Of course, StingRays are just a brand name of a tool called cell site simulators, which can gather up information, data from your phone by pretending to be a cell tower and then gathering up all your information. This is being used in secret by federal government agencies and local law enforcement who are continuing to deny that it exists or that they're using it, namely because they have signed non-disclosure agreements and promised the company and the FBI that they will not disclose any details. So this is obviously leading to a situation where conspiracies are going to be created about why the secrecy exists, and also it's just making us less safe and making people less safe and creating a further divide between the people and the so-called authorities. Devlin Barrett, he's the Wall Street Journal reporter behind the story, he tweeted that the internal review began before Attorney General Eric Holder left office. A DOJ spokesman apparently stated that the department is, quote, examining its policies to ensure they reflect the department's continuing commitment to conducting its vital missions while according appropriate respect for privacy and civil liberties. Blah, 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 blah. Bullshit. The announcement comes after the FBI released thousands of pages of heavily redacted documents related to StingRays. And when I say heavily redacted, I mean like every single page was blanked out and there was nothing on there to see. And this comes as a result of a FOIA request from the website Muckrock. And although the content of the documents were heavily censored, the recipients of the communications indicate that the FBI has been passing on information to StingRays to state and local departments around the country. And there's only been one release of a manual. That was in March, and I write about that as well. And I also have a guide to StingRay surveillance technology if you want to learn more about it. But this is, I'd say, the result of people like myself and others around the country just pushing and grinding away locally, trying to force them to reveal new details, and we've made it into a national news item, and now people are talking about it to the point that the government says they're going to respond and actually do something about this. We'll see how that plays out.